Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let's start our session by reciting Ulumul Kitab Fatihah. Alhamdulillah. Ya kana. Alright, for this session, we're going to cover the next chapter. Okay, so the next chapter is still in JSP action, but we call JSP JspBean. Right, it's still under JSP action, similar to previous two chapters. Okay, so before that, I would like to inform that for JspBean, this one we call JspBean, you are recommended to use Eclipse. Right, this Eclipse. Right, you need to install Eclipse, and Eclipse is like automatic way to develop the application. Right, you have learned manual way. Right, so this time I would like to introduce you the automatically way. Right, similar to servlet. Right, you need to develop a few folder before you can write some code. Right, but by using Eclipse, it will generate for you automatically. For example, I have like servlet here. When you have create the project, right, it will develop the package for you. Okay, previously you make a manual package, right? This there, this one you can build by using Eclipse. It will be easy way, but that's why I introduce you after you have known the manual way, right, for you to understand this package, right? If I introduce you at the beginning, you will not do the manual way. Okay, so I will make a short video about this, right? Because I think we don't have time to present this and with the next chapter as well. Right? For example, it will be very easy, right? For example, this you does not need to compile. It will compile for you automatically with the server, right? You can just start and stop from here. You can start from here. You can stop from here. And you can, for example, property to install server, also you install from here. You just find the folder, right? I will make a short video about Eclipse, and you can just download from the Google, right? From the Google. The version is this is the version. Right, 2019-12 version 4.14. Right, this version. You can use the Tomcat. Right, Tomcat, it just locate the server. You go to find the server. Right, I will make a short video about this. Right, this one just introduced for you. For example, if you want to run this one package, right, you just click run. Run on server. Right, we choose the server. Next, and what package you want to run, right? Servlet, and then the application will start server for you. Right? Or something wrong? It's not started. Server is not started. Wait. Okay, it's okay. I will make another short video about this. I also have created the JspBean, the example for JspBean here, right? Right, because the bean is similar concept to servlet. Okay, so in order to manipulate bean, you can use the concept of servlet. Okay, with unique classes, right? Okay. And what else I want to introduce, right? Before we go into detail for this chapter. All right, any question? on that. I will make a short video, introduce you to the Eclipse, right, and how to make a sample package, and I will show you on the tutorial for how to make a bean as well. Because if you see bean, right, bean, we have a few page here, right? We have index page, we have classes, and how you can access the classes, like you need a few files. So it's similar to your project. So in the future, you can use this example as a structure of your project. Mean in your project, you need to have JSP, you have Java, right? You can have Bean, and you have, when you have Bean, you have already servlet automatically. Right? So based on this, you can connect into database, right? Okay, I will make a short video about this, how to create file, new package, new project first, then you create a new package, then you inside package you create a class, right? Okay, any another video for that. But before we go into detail about that, you need to understand the concept of bean, right? Conceptually, right? So that's why we need to cover this chapter. Okay, any question? Any question on that? You can hear me, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, right? Okay.
No questions.
Okay, good. So we just proceed with the next chapter, right? Which is, okay, which consider under, we call JSP action as well, right? But we call JSP bean, Java or Java bean, right? So actually the idea is how you can communicate between Java class and JSP without using a pure Java code. Right? You see that. Okay. Let's see what is a Java bean. Java bean actually is an ordinary Java class. It actually is a Java class that need to compile this rule. The first rule, Java bean must have public, no argument, or default constructor. Java bean class contribute must access, you need to access by using get method and set method, right? And Java bean class should implement serializable interface. Okay, this is a rule for Java bean. Okay, why we need Java bean? Right? Why we need Java bean? It can be user friendly and less working on the Java code. I mean less Java code, because many people think that Java code is complicated, right? That bean can be replaced that, right? In order to work with JSP. Okay, using Java bean rather than JavaScript-led, right? So you can replace Java bean by JavaScript-led by Java bean in your JSP, and allow better separation of the view logic from business logic. My idea is we can divide the task between your friend, right, or between team members. Okay, this is the common way to include Java source code, right? This is the common way. Normally we include Java source code directly in line by using JavaScript-led, right? We have covered JavaScript-led. Okay. Secondly, we have also covered include statement, right? Include directive and JSP include, right? It can be reused, but you still need Java program, right? But by using Java bean, right, it better for separation. You can separate the code between engine logic, business logic, and interface. And code also can be reused, right? For script-led, code unable to reuse. That's the idea, right, of the Java bean. Okay. Next, any question? Any question? So to create JavaBean, you need to think about servlet, similar to servlet, but it will be complicated than servlet to be created manually. That's why I also introduce you by using Eclipse. Right, it will be easier for you. So in the future, you can write your project by using Eclipse. Right, it will be easier for you. Okay. So how to create beans? Right, simple. Right, you need to have JSP, use B, right, use B, and then what's the ID, name, and what's the package. So in your project, you need to create the package and your class, right? Inside the package, you create the class, right? So similar to here, inside the package. This one is package, and you have a class, right? You have a class. This is where the file you create. Inside the file you create, right? Java resources. Let's see. Right? Okay. Inside this, you create a class. Class name test. Right? Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Your mic is like
not strong.
yeah, it's like it's not very clear.
Not clear.
Yeah.
No, did it?
Maybe because I'm in window now.